Hi Sagittarius, bringing you your mid-month reading. Not really date specific. If the title speaks to you, if the reading speaks to you, then it's your reading no matter when you come upon it. I am focusing on twin flames growing, you know, how we're growing and elevating. My energy here is just to keep things positive, and sometimes we take our eye off of, we take for granted all that we've really accomplished, how much we've grown as individuals, and we don't always give our divine counterpart credit for how they may be growing, even if we're in separation, right? We all have to sort of stop and send energy of love and healing and protection and safety, even to those with whom we are not in union. And so I'm hoping that today's reading will provide some insight for the ways in which you're both growing and how the strengths in your connection can help you overcome any blocks or challenges. And then we'll look at outcome and timing and such. Okay, that'll be in the extended, that part. But for now, I want to pull two cards from Whispers of Love. It's a really lovely oracle deck. One for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. Oh, I love what the feminine gets. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Love is all around you, dear feminine. And the masculine gets, speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Isn't that the truth? Speak the language of love. That energetically feels very swordsy to me. Communication. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, not so much. Queen of Swords, yeah. Okay, I am pulling one more card for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing to continue the growth of our lovely soul tribe here. We need you. We need your positivity and your input. The more the merrier. And for those who are returning, I love you all. And the invitation still stands to join us in the Priestess Lounge. That is a private Facebook group that is growing. We will welcome you there. I think there's a link in the first couple sentences in the description box that says join me in the Priestess Lounge. I do also do readings over there. So, you know, to a smaller group. And also just, we're getting started on looking at some new topics and things that we could all discuss and help each other with. So, the invitation stands. One card for you from the Goddess Guidance. Abundancia, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. This is the Goddess, Abundancia, the Goddess of prosperity. She almost looks like she's on fire. Perfect for you, Sag. I love that. Okay, so as I said, we're looking at the growth here in this connection. Let's go ahead and look at your energies, though. How are you showing up? Feel free to swap the characters around if you feel the need. We've got masculine, feminine. I do want to look at the connection here as well. Feel the need to shuffle a bit more. How has the divine masculine grown? How has the feminine grown? Beautiful. And then in the extended, as I said, I'm pulling cards for blocks or challenges to love in this connection. The strengths within the connection that will serve and help you overcome the blocks and challenges. What are the intentions of the masculine toward the feminine? What are the intentions of the feminine toward the masculine? Outcome and timing. So the back ends of the readings. Who was I talking about earlier? King of Swords. There he is. The extended readings are a bit longer. Okay, anyway, we have this masculine showing up as Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is, it's kind of walking wounded warrior energy. But it's someone who has their eye on the prize and hasn't given up. They're about to. They're completing a lesson here, something that's been a burden and really weighing on them, but they're not ready to lay it down yet. They're continuing to move forward. And the feminine is in a bit of emotional overwhelm or confusion here. So if you're the feminine and you're feeling confused, you know that that's your energy showing up right there. Feel free to flip it, as I said. But I want to look at this Nine of Wands. Masculine here, Nine of Wands. We also have High Priestess is Pisces, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Wow, that's nice. Oh, and look what comes out again on the bottom. So I feel, and that's just confirmation to me, that we're dealing with a masculine who isn't quite ready to quit, isn't really throwing in the towel yet, but is considering the paths that lie before them. So there's, it's like, it's about the future. It's about making a choice with regard to their future. And I feel like they're almost at a giving up point, but they haven't quite quit. They're trying to manifest this choice. They're trying to manifest the right path for themselves. They have all the tools at their disposal. That is a card of manifestation. And underneath, I get confirmation that, yeah, there is no quit in this person just this moment, but I kind of feel like they're manifesting a decision that they need to make, a choice that needs to be made. Seven of Cups for the feminine. This feminine is either emotionally overwhelmed or confused. There's lots to process here on an emotional level. Yeah, very, very stuck in their own, like kind of in their own way. Maybe overthinking things, not feeling certain of the path forward. Notice that when this person moves forward, what they have to step into is water. That's our emotions. That's our feelings. So I feel this person is overthinking. Swords is mental energy. If that's you, guilty as charged. King of Swords comes out. There's something with regard, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'll just say that. But there is an energy here with something regarding truth. I feel that this feminine may be confused and feeling and overthinking, but feeling trapped by their lack of knowledge, by some confusion with regards to a truth. King of Swords, honesty, integrity. I've got something poking in my elbow. I'm not kidding. It's just been bugging me. Guys, I'm so sorry. Feels like something like a needle is sticking into my elbow. Anyway, so welcome to my living room. This is just a day in the life. This is the energy of high vibration, truth, honor, integrity, character. This person will fight for a cause. That's the kind of energy. But the way that it's coming out for the feminine is that it feels like this feminine, like there's some lack of warmth. There's something here that's all about getting to the clarity and the truth. And I feel that the feminine is afraid to take a wrong step into emotional overwhelm. Already there, right? Worrying over nothing because you're already deep in the thick of it. There's a lot to process. So I sort of feel this is kind of supportive. Kind of supportive for that feminine. One more on that. Feminine is scared. Could be, if you're dealing with an air sign, could be that you're afraid of this person. It could, what truth they have to deliver. It could just be that there's been a lack of warmth, that the person you're dealing with, regardless of their sun sign, has been standoffish, cool, detached, not warm and fuzzy at all. And that's got you overthinking things in emotional overwhelm. Here in the Seven of Cups, and overthinking things in the Eight of Swords, not feeling safe to take a step forward, really frightened here. And the reason why I feel that is not, I do think that the feminine is overthinking things just a tad, but I don't think the energy is misplaced, because I do see a masculine who's almost on, got one foot out the door. Hasn't given up, but is really manifesting a choice. The energy and the connection isn't great. It is Five of Swords, so I want to look at that. That is kind of, it's a little bit of game playing. It can be head games. It can be an energy of someone who always needs to be right, winning at all costs. An unfair fight for some of you here. Not all of you, some of you. Yeah. There's an energy in this connection where someone isn't being on the level. having to do with a King of Cups, can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They don't always communicate their feelings very well. Page of Swords, a little more like information is needed. So for some of you, I feel like there's an energy of someone that you love. This is within the connection now, so it can go either way. Someone that you love, King of Cups. This is emotional availability. It's normally high vibration love, but in this format with all these cards that are swords cards, I think there's a question as to whether or not you really have this person's heart or whether they have yours. That's what I think, because in between what, you know, where this card was, we're looking at Seven of Swords and Page of Swords. Somebody is kind of spying on this person who may, you know, this is the liar, cheater, stealer card. It's also a player energy. It's just someone who's not on the level. It can also be someone who's trying to get away with something, trying not to get caught at something. And there's this energy here in between of a King of Cups. So I sort of feel that, and I do feel that this is more manipulation. It is an energy of mind games. It can be gaslighting. You know, what I'm trying to do is show you what's happening, how you're showing up, how the connection is showing up. And in this feminine, I see anxiety, worry, emotional distress, and fear. In the masculine, I see not really having given up, but trying to manifest a choice, a decision. Which way do I go? And then what I see in the connection is someone trying to get out of Dodge and possibly doing so in an underhanded way. I do feel for some of you very strongly that it's a water sign. Doesn't have to be, but that's what's coming at me. That's somebody with that energy of the King of Cups who presents as emotionally available, but doesn't really talk about their feelings. They come across like they'll listen to you all day, but they don't give much back. And there's something here that doesn't feel on the level. And I think the feminine fears that there's something that's not on the level. How this masculine is growing. High Priestess, I feel they've cut off communication. They're really working on intuition. They're honing their spiritual acumen. They're really working hard on better understanding their spiritual path and journey. I like the energy. It is Pisces, so you could be dealing with somebody who Sun. Yeah, they are holding back here. This High Priestess is also hidden feelings. They hide their feelings. Hidden feelings from their happiness. So we have Pisces and Leo energy here, but the Sun is happiness. What makes this person happy? They're very spiritual, and they're very intuitive, but they are not coming forward with their feelings about their happiness. This person, this feminine, this soulmate, this twin. So kudos to the masculine for working on themselves in a spiritual level and trying to raise their vibration, using their intuition. I'm all for that. But what I feel is happening here is they are not coming clean with their feelings. This High Priestess doesn't always talk about her feelings. So we see that twice now. We see that King of Cups could be this person as well. And then it's with regard to their happiness with the twin. So I do feel like they're growing spiritually, but they still haven't shifted into an energy of expressing themselves on an emotional level. That needs to be worked on, but we got to give them credit where credit is due. That's a pretty powerful growth spurt there. Feminine is in Queen of Pentacles mode. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Energy of self-care. care. Get the feet solid on the ground. Focus on yourself. Nurture yourself. Take care of yourself. High vibration groundedness. Practicality. Stability. Yes. This is a very charitable person here. This is an energy of grace and giving, generosity of spirit. This is the Six of Pentacles. So it is fairness and balance and reciprocity and equal give and take. Yes, yes, yes. I feel that the feminine, this is how they are showing their growth. They're putting the oxygen mask on themselves first before their partner, but yet they're presenting themselves in a fair, balanced, gracious, charitable manner. And that's good considering how fearful they are, how stuck they're feeling, overthinking things possibly. Yes, 10 of Pentacles. This is what the feminine is preparing for, the life partnership. This is the building of a life together. And I feel like this feminine, the way that they've grown is they're presently focusing on themselves, making themselves solid in their life, and acting generously, compassionately, graciously toward their partner as they work toward building a life together. Now, this is even true if you're not in connection, or if you're in connection, but if you're not in union, if you are separated for some reason, regardless of the reason, I do feel the feminine is very much focused on stability and like maybe their work, focusing on their work to build. And I only say that because the Queen of Pentacles also is very enterprising. She's very good in business, whether it's her own business or moving up the ladder. High vibration, stability, and right? So I really like that. I feel that's good. And yeah, the feminine wants to move forward here. Chariot, Cancerian energy. Really wants to move forward on building that life together. Okay, so dear Sag, if this is speaking your storyline, I'm continuing on to the extended right now. I will also pull additional oracle cards there. And I will look to see you there, or you can click the link to join the Priestess Lounge and I'll see you in my Facebook group. Okay? Stay safe. Take care. I'll see you in the future. Bye.